Mic check 1 2 3 4. Are we live? Yes, I think we're live. So I have a figure that I don't normally collect right here. And this is one of those smaller scales. I guess you could call this a non-scale from Figma. So truth be told, I know nothing of this company and I ordered this. Wait a minute. And I ordered this figure way long ago before I even started 1.6. You see, when I started 1.6, I had zero clue where to start, how to do it. It didn't occur to me that I could search in YouTube, and at that time the search algorithm wasn't very good. It was giving me very outdated advice, but I didn't know what 1.6 was. So I was just browsing through Toys, and I found this figure of a Doomslayer, and this was the best Doomslayer ever, because there were no Doomslayers before then. So I got it, never knowing what it was, and I canceled it because somewhere along the line, this thing was on pre-order for such a very long time. I believe that it was canceled. I don't think this figure was coming to be, but you know, it's there. It happened. So I got this notification that I should pay for this like 2 weeks ago. Funny thing is, they actually called me. They're like a loan company. They're telling me, "Hey, dude, pay up." I was like, "Pay what?" You know, you pre-ordered something. I was like, "I didn't pre-order anything." It was like, remember that? No, you pre-ordered a Doomslayer. I was like, yeah, but that was cancelled. I was trying to even cancel it to get my 500 pesos refund. And they were like, no, you didn't. Even though I have like documentation that I canceled it with them. But what the hell? It was only 500 pesos. It's like, I don't know, $5? No, not 20. Yeah, it's something around $10. Yeah, or $9 or something. So it wasn't very much. It was a $9 reservation fee. Because look at this figure, man. I mean, I'm gonna zoom out a bit. You know, it's really something I would collect if I were in college and I had problems with my budget. So this is like a lot like a Nendoroid figure. You know, those small things. I'll show them to you later. I have a bunch of Doomslayers I'm gonna show you later for comparison. So this is the first actual time I'm gonna open it. I'm not really interested with this product, but you know, since I pre-ordered it and since they were calling me like, you know, like I was some guy with a loan, I'm, you know, just paid for it. It cost me around something like $100, give or take, depending upon the currency exchange. $100, $120, around that range. So it's not expensive at all, but knowing my collection right now and knowing how hot toys in the secondary market would cost, this is pretty overpriced for me actually. You know, this is more expensive than it's worth. Because for all intent and purposes, this is a toy. Yes, not kidding about it. This is, you know, it's a toy, man. It's not something I would collect because right now I'm collecting something more realistic, like 1.6 figures. I might move to statue soon, but for now I'm with 1.6. So as you can see, first impressions, God, look. It's a testament to the quality of toys. Yep. That's off the bat. I just opened it today, right? But hey, are you liking the music? Because as you all know, Doom Eternal is one of my favorite games. It was my COVID game, my ultimate COVID game that got me through the pandemic. So I'm like connected with Doom Eternal, man. Like, check this out. Even my damn pillow is a Doom pillow. So that's one. So that's how much I love Doom Eternal, man. I basically collect all the merch I can that doesn't look bad. So yeah, so this is Doom Guy, and this is far better than the Nendoroid despite looking like this. So Yeah, muscular guy. I just don't like these joints, but you know, toys always have that thing, man. I mean, it's such a toy thing, right? See? Oh, God. Didn't do anything, okay? Didn't do anything. It just fell off. God, it's so loose, man. The quality is terrible, man. This is almost like a third-party figure. God, the quality is shit. I mean, sorry for the word, but you just have to angle it a certain way, I guess, and then it gets loose again. Not happy with this. This is overpriced, okay? You know what overpriced is? This is overpriced, man. I gotta tell you, how can it stand like this? Okay? See, wobbly legs, man. Don't buy anything from Figma. I don't know, okay? That would be unfair, okay? This is my first Figma figure. Don't know anything about the company, but judging on this outing, man. Okay, so I tightened it, okay? I inserted it better. Okay, it's tighter now, okay? Okay, so it was just loose because I inserted it wrong, but still, not a lot of confidence here. It's pretty jangly. It's nothing like Hot Toys, okay? It's more of like a third-party figure, and for the price I paid for it, it's just too expensive for what it is. See, some people think that you're willing to spend anything, but truth is, you know, you still know whether what you're spending is worth it. I've spent on older Hot Toys that are more worth it, and good example of that is the Blade, and even the what do you call that? The Captain Davy Jones, Davy Jones figure. Okay, let's look at the accessories. Let's not rant on the figure. Amazing. Now this is good. This is the best Crucible I've ever seen in any figure, and I have the Nendoroid one. The Nendoroid is good, but it's just too small. I'll show you the Nendoroid for the comparison later. And the one that I got that was a modded Doomslayer was, 3D printed, and it was just done at home, by somebody. So it wasn't really good. It was a homemade thing. And this one, of course, is the chainsaw. It really looks like the Nendoroid, man. It's like just they slightly increased the Nendoroid figure. And the super shotgun. I'm gonna pull out the super shotgun. This is my favorite. This is its meat hook. Yeah, they got the detail. I mean, of course, the dry brushing isn't as good. It still looks like a toy, but at least the details are there. Yeah, this is a toy. An expensive toy, especially for what it costs. And this is like the BFG. This is like the gun that can only fire twice, but it wipes out all the enemies on screen. So this is a pretty cool gun in the game. I don't know if I'm gonna pose him with that though. So other than that, what's in here is his shoulder cannon, which is of course pretty much inspired by the Predator. That's what I love about the Doomslayer. He's 80s inspired. His metal and 80s inspired, and this is inspired again by the Predator. His is what you call that, gauntlet blade, wrist blade. Yeah, wrist blade, I guess. When this is what it looks like when it's retracted, and for some kill moves, he can like pull it out, extract it, and then go for a lethal Mortal Kombat like stab. If you haven't played the game, it's worth watching it in YouTube at least, because it's so violent and badass at the same time. It's like cartoon violence. That's so cool. So, okay, that's the first tray. The second tray consists of, the stand. Let me get that. Wow, tapes in here. Yeah, maybe I should use music like this more. Okay, so I'm not used to how they package things. It's, I'm used to unboxing Hot Toys. So this one is sort of uncomfortable for me. I just don't like it, man. I'm not enjoying the experience as much. And there's even a Ziploc bag with, I don't know what's in here. So let's find out. Okay, first, hole, no, first container of this thing is, come on, man. I guess it's a Ziploc for you to store. You know what? This is pretty cool because they have a Ziploc bag ready for you to store its accessories. So good job on that. I like this. It's a very small, like, addition, but it's pretty cool. I wish Hot Toys would give us a Ziploc bag like that. You know, you can always get one in your kitchen counter. Sandwich bags and stuff, but it would still be cool if they like included one with the Hot Toys name in it and stuff. And we are going for the stand. Okay, so I really don't like these stands. I mean, I just find them so cumbersome and they take up a lot of space in the back. Yeah, and doesn't even install. I'm just not used to it. Okay, maybe it's good, maybe it's decent. I just don't like the way that you manipulate it. It's just too cumbersome for me, man. So there's even this just keeps falling off on my Nendoroid stuff. I only have 2 Nendoroid stuff. I got, what do you call that, from Animal Crossing. Damn it. Isabel from Animal Crossing, and Doomslayer, just because I was making that Doom Crossing meme back then. It was a lot of fun. So it also comes with this. I don't know what this is for. So this is how you stand the guy, I guess. Stick it behind here. Yeah, so there are joints here, so it has decent articulation, I guess. But you know, toys are more articulated really than figures. It's just the nature of, you know, what you're buying. So can it get into a badass pose at least? Instinctively, I might have to work on my posing, my what do you call that? My toy posing, I guess. My what do you call this? Non-scale figure posing. So I'm just not, right off the bat, I can't really make them look good. So yeah, it's just not my thing, okay? I just pre-ordered this and just, I think I'm giving you an impression of what somebody who collects 1/6 figures would react if he, like, you know, collects things that are not 1/6. So this is how I would react if I collect down, okay, basically. And the only reason I collected down is because at the time I bought this, I didn't know any better. Okay, so these are an array of, like, hands. Are they, like, articulated? No, they're not articulated. So yeah, they're an array of hands and the wrist pegs are already in them. So that's good, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just glad that they have this Ziploc bag for the accessories and stuff. So I'll start putting in the little things in here. Okay, put it. So I'll get some of my other Doomslayers just to show you, give you a comparison. Okay, so listen to a bit of metal while I'm gone, okay? So let's just turn up this music because it might take me more than 5 seconds. And I am back. So these are my different Doom figures from different tiers of my wallet. All I need now is a statue to complete my Doom tier wallets. It's funny thinking about it that way, right? Okay. So I'll just put the accessories inside first, so the clutter would be minimal. Okay. So first, this is the first Doom figure I got. This is the Nendoroid Doom figure. It costs like half of these, of this Figma. Literally half. I bought this off when I didn't know anything about figures, and it was just, oh god. Okay, one good thing about these small guys is that they balance way better than the big guy. Okay, I'll just lie him down. Okay, it's not too damaged and expensive figure. Okay, so this is a Nendoroid. You see, it's pretty much the same concept. So back then I used to put him in like flying posts and stuff, but I don't know why I ended up with just the chainsaw and the super shotgun. I used to pose him with a crucible sword. So this is the fun thing about it. You can get him in a variety of flying poses, and it's just such a cheap figure that you wouldn't worry about it at all. So these guys, they're pretty close. See, it also sticks via that. So I really didn't enjoy this Nendoroid figure because I just thought that it was too small with too many accessories, and I just hate tiny accessories, man. I don't like fiddling with them. It's just too time consuming. So this was my first Doomslayer figure. So when I found out that they made this back when I didn't know anything about 1.6, I was so hyped because, you know, compared to this cartoon version, this one was slightly realistic, at least, man. The Figma one. So I got this. I was canceling it, but they wouldn't allow me to cancel. I mean, that Anno Toys. And you thought Toys Wonderland was bad. Anno Toys is worst, man. I'm not joking. I've gotten like a lot of stuff, not really like 5 or 7 or so stuff from them, but only as a last option. Anno Toys is, just has a non-existent customer service, but they have a collection service that's very good though, because the collection service goes to the point of calling you, calling in your phone and ask you to pay up your pre-order. So this one is a 3A Doomslayer 1.6 figure that I got for almost, well, more than $400 or $400, I guess. But this one is pretty expensive, okay? And I'm gonna tell you right off the bat that this is more expensive than it's worth. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, it's a beautiful work of art, okay? I'm not hitting it. I love this figure to death, man. But considering its quality, I mean, this is just such an old figure, man. Like, the quality is barely there, and there are some broken parts, like this part of the gun is broken. And this was really a Doom Marine figure, which was like from the Doom 2016 game. It was just modded to look like a Doomslayer, so the details are there, like his visor is clear instead of blue, because Doomslayer's visor is more blue, while Doom Marine is this green transparent thing, okay? So also the armor, if you notice it, it's been modded. This is from Doom Marine, really. They just modded it to look a bit like Doomslayer. So you see, there's a stark difference in their armor, right? Like the patterns and stuff, and the color too. The color scheme. This is more faithful to the Doom to the Doom Eternal figure character model. This one is just a modded Doom Marine character to look like the Doomslayer. But still, you can't deny it, man. This one is like the definitive, other than statues, this is like your definitive Doomslayer, man. The only downside is that its accessories are from what do you call that? Doom, the original 2016 Doom, the Doom remake, I mean. That's what his accessories are. So he doesn't have the super shotgun, with a meat hook like this guy. Yeah, because as small as these guys are, at least they're very accurate in terms of, trying to follow the weapons and the designs. They did their best. The painting could do a lot more work, but they did their best. So this guy doesn't have the chainsaw, and his crucible is really terrible. I mean, I'm going to have to look for it in the drawers because I don't plan on using it because of just how homemade and simple it is. But other than that, these are like my 3 Doom figures, and this one is the Figma Doom Slayer. Oh, see, man, its articulation is almost dead. you can only hold certain poses. So at $400, this is just too expensive, and the only reason you'll pay that much is because you're a Doom fan like me. But I still feel that this 1/6 Doom, 3A modded Doom, is still worth it. And this guy is overpriced for what it is, personally. Get it used or something if you just want a representation of Doom in your desk, which I think I'll put him near my computer desk. I'll put him around here, I guess, together with this Nendoroid Doom, because finally they're together. So if my desk won't look cluttered, I'll just put them around here, so you'll see him often in my reviews, man. So having said that, yeah, so that's for a shot. Like, oh, what happened, man? Okay, sorry about that. But whatever. I'm using the iPhone, this one. Okay, totally messing it up. So yeah, I lost control of my phone. My phone has a mind of its own. So just think of these guys as the 3 bears. Okay. Thank you for checking out the review. Personally, this is not for me. So yeah, you might want to check out somebody's review of it who really collects stuff like that. For me, this is just how I would react if I'm collecting something that's not 1/6. It's just too toy-like for me. If I had the choice, I would rather have not paid for this, except that Anno Toys is just they just called me and collected me like that. I owed them a loan. So I was like that, I could live with it. It's not too expensive, and still Doom, It would be cool to have like 3 Doom figures. So that's what I thought, man. So I did not mind it so much. So that's my review of Doom. This guy though, these 2, they are very close in terms of design, so they're faithful. This one is obviously modded on that basis. He doesn't even have the wrist blade, so that was sort of a bummer. I wish it had this 1/6 Doom guy had a wrist blade. So having said that, I want to greet everyone a good day. Thank you for checking out this review. I mean, it's unlikely on my page, but still, thank you, man.